wanted to be a judge who knows just what is right and wrong, and be good and be strong. And on my swan up in the air I'm flying, searching for justice, can't you see me trying? Right is the reason I go on.
It's Mr. Beavers, because he found it. But I dispute that fact because I am the lawyer who's defending Mr. Mouse. Yes, but then sir, I think you're wrong. You're very pushy, but because I am a good lawyer, I know what we can do. Let's hear the judge. Yes, because only our friend KLAUS can solve it.
I hear the wisdom coming from the gnomes now, and all together we have got the know-how, because we are people of peace.
My goodness, today is the first day of spring, which means I can hold my court sessions outside again. These indoor ones are too noisy. I now call this court to order. Please, everyone, take your seat.
Let's hurry along with this case. I have other things to do, you know.
Don't be so impatient, Danny. My goodness. All right, let us proceed. This morning, we are dealing with a dispute between the woodpecker and the woodchuck. Will counsel for the woodchuck please approach the bench and make his opening statement?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's a great honor. I have always found your rulings to have a keen sense of fairness.
We try. Please continue.
Your Honor, my client right here didn't get a good winter's sleep and he's responsible. Oh. Why, I remember when I was a boy.
Just stick to the facts, Counselor. Sorry to be abrupt, but we're running on a tight schedule and hearing anything other than facts is irritating.
I'm aware of that, Danny, but the woodchuck has heard an irritating rat-tat-tat every day for months without a let-up. And if that noise wasn't bad enough, the woodpecker caused a tree to fall on my client's house. So I asked her, where can my client get some sleep?
I believe he's getting quite a nice long nap during these court proceedings.
Yes, but he needs a whole season of sleeping. That's why he hibernates in the winter months for hours upon hours, Your Honor. Why, I recall when I was a young gnome, I could never get enough sleep, and I would just nod off anywhere I
If you don't hurry up and complete your opening statement, I'll be nodding off any moment myself.
I believe my client was robbed. That woodpecker there left him homeless and sleepless, and I asked the court to rule in our favor in this situation.
Thank you, Counselor. Now I would like to hear what the woodpecker's attorney has to say.
It's a privilege to address this bench. Justice has always been...
Make your opening remarks before we're all asleep. Yawns are contagious, you know.
That's right. Your Honor, I should start out by talking about my client's artistic ability. He is a wood-carving genius, and in this particular case, he found a perfect tree near the woodchuck's home to create his masterpiece, an authentic-looking totem pole. He spent many months on this project and became increasingly excited as he neared completion, and unfortunately carved one too many niches. Believe me, Your Honor, he had no intention of disturbing the poor woodchuck.
But he did.
But Danny, my friend, he could not help it any more than the woodchuck can help snoring through these court proceedings.
Okay. But can we just get on with the trial?
Wake up, everyone. I'm ready to give the verdict if any of you are interested.
I am. I'm sorry I dozed off like that, Your Honor. Did I miss much?
Well, I'm ruling that the woodpecker must help the woodchuck chuck wood to repair all of the damage done to his home. And his artwork must be carved where no one's sleep is disturbed. I trust you agree to the terms of the verdict.
Of course I agree. You've been extremely fair to my client, and I will see that he upholds the law.
Good. Then that's cleared up. Okay, Danny. Write down the sentence.
Right away, sir. How much wood could he chuck, Counselor?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
What's he talking? Woodchucks? Don't ask!
Hey, you two, everyone's waiting for you, so come on, hurry up!
They'll just have to wait.
Tell me what he's talking about, Danny.
Did you forget? Today's my wedding.
It's today? No wonder you're in a hurry. I completely forgot. Sorry we went so long.
I only have 2 hours left of bachelorhood, then it's so long freedom. Forever.
If you keep on printing and don't hurry up, Bruna may decide your bachelorhood should be much longer than 2 hours.
Well, let's get going.
Your chariot awaits. I'm at your service.
Good. Now here, please read this document and sign it after you're through. I've got to go to a wedding.
Hit it!
Mother Nature certainly has created a beautiful day for Danny and Bruna's wedding.
Bruna!
I was worried you wouldn't show up.
It's my fault we're late, Bruna. We had a court case today that just went on forever.
Oh, no, I forgot the hat of light I must wear for our wedding. Does anyone have an extra hat I can borrow for it?
Here's one.
Thanks.
I'd better find another. Judge, I think this one's your size.
Thank you. Now we're ready to begin the ceremony.
Oh,
Danny, are you sure you still want to go through with the wedding, or have you changed your mind?
of course not, my beautiful Bruna. I love only you. You're the only gnome for me, truly.
Dear friends, we are gathered here together on this glorious occasion to witness the joining of Bruna and Danny in the bonds of gnomely matrimony. May you love and cherish each other and share the joys of a long life together. Now, Danny, I ask you, do you take Bruna to be your lawful wife?
I do.
And you, Bruna, my dear, is it your wish to take Danny here as your one and only lawful husband?
Yes, of course I do take Danny for my husband.
And under this full moon, on the first eve of spring, by the light of our sacred wedding hats, do you both promise that you will love each other for the next 500 years or more?
Yes, we do promise.
And now, by the power invested in me by Mother Nature, and before these witnesses, I pronounce you gnome and wife, and you may seal your vows with a nose rub. It's time to toast the new bride and groom. May your marriage sparkle with laughter and all your days be filled with happiness and love as you walk together side by side.
For you, Danny. This hat is a wedding gift for the two of you so that all your days are filled with light and happiness.
Thank you, Gaylord, for this beautiful gift, and I'm sure we'll find it very useful.
The sun is always shining when Danny's around, but with this hat it will be sunny at night, too.
I have a gift for Bruna. Here you go, my dear. I believe you'll discover this to be a very handy present. Now be careful, Patrick. Don't put your back out. You should have gotten someone to help.
Don't worry, Judge. Patrick is very strong.
Oh, earmuffs? What an unusual wedding gift. It's not even cold out.
That's true. Of course, the muffs aren't to be used for cold, only to block out the booming sound.
What do you mean booming?
You'll find out tonight when Danny snores.
Umbrellas? What does this mean, Judge? You expect our marriage to be stormy?
Giving umbrellas is custom. It means no matter where you may be, you'll always have a roof over your head. Also, I think it's a very practical wedding gift, because you'll never have to worry about your caps getting wet as long as you have them.
What's the meaning of all the pumpkins in the box? Huh?
Danny, I know what they're talking about. They're the fruit of the earth, and we'll never go hungry, and our crops will always be plentiful.
Well, thank you. You've certainly thought of some pretty unusual wedding presents, Judge.
But what's the matter, Danny? You don't seem very excited about all my gifts.
Well, I do have one important question.
Go ahead, please ask.
Does this mean we have to carry an umbrella and a big pumpkin everywhere?
I think if we carry one pumpkin seed, Danny, that should be enough.
It certainly is a beautiful day to start out on a honeymoon.
Yes, and we're lucky that Henry's friend can take us.
Well, I guess it's time we started on our way.
Up you go.
You know, I believe this is the first time we haven't traveled together, but I'm sure Henry's delighted to have a lighter load, and I'm certain you'll have a great time in Niagara Falls while I vacation in Quebec.
You can still change your mind and fly with us to Niagara Falls.
Thanks for the invitation, but I never join in on honeymoons, though we could travel some of the way together since we're going in the same direction.
Okay, let's go.
It's breathtakingly beautiful up here, Danny.
We're flying over the St. Lawrence River, and this is where I must leave you and head to Quebec, Canada. Have a wonderful time now. Bye.
Have
Bye,
a great
Judge.
vacation.
Look down there, Bruna. Those are the Great Lakes.
They look very interesting, but what's so great about them?
Well, each lake is connected to another one, and all that water makes a lot of natural energy. There's Lake Erie, Michigan, Huron, Superior, and Ontario.
Will we see the Niagara Falls before long, Danny?
Look, my dear, we're about to fly over them. What a spectacular sight! All that falling water is magnificent.
They're unbelievable.
What'd you say? I can't hear anything.
I said the falls are really quite unbelievable.
What was that?
Try to read
What'd
my
you say?
lips. Oh.
Thanks for the great flight, Penny. Why don't you rest now and enjoy all this water?
Have a
We'll
good
see you
swim.
later.
We'll see you in a
Thanks
few
again for the
days.
ride.
Oh, Danny, I'm so happy. I feel like a kid again.
Me too. Look at me, Twinkle Toes.
I bet you can't catch me.
Oh, yes, I can. Wait for me. Bruna, come back, Bruna.
Oh, I wonder where I can hide.
I'm gonna get you. Bruna, where'd you go? Bruna, come on out, wherever you are.
Gertrude, stop it! Shame on you! You're frightening the poor dear! Oh, dear me, I hope you weren't too scared.
What is she?
She's a badger and usually very gentle. But today she's a little glum and grumpy. You know, I'm a wee bit curious. I don't get many visitors, so I'm wondering what you're doing here.
Honeymooning?
Alone?
No, of course not. That wouldn't be fun. Danny!
Bruna! Ho-ho-ho! I figured you'd give up. Did you miss me, Bruna? Hello.
Hello, my name is Jeremy, keeper of the Niagara Cave.
That sounds very interesting. What are you keeping there?
Absolutely nothing. Come on, I'll show you. It's my job to keep everyone out, and just boarding it up won't work because curiosity seekers tear down the boards and enter. But once they go inside, they can't find their way out because the inside of the cave is just a series of unending mazes.
Your job must be lonely.
No, it's not really. Actually, I kind of enjoy the solitude.
Has anyone ever been inside of the cave?
Well, now, Bellamy has, but that's only according to legend.
Please tell us the story. I'd love to hear it.
Well, the whole history of Niagara Falls is involved.
Please tell us, Jeremy. We want to hear about the falls.
All right, well, many, many years ago, I guess it was 10,000, this entire spot was nothing but a desert with very little water anywhere. An old gnome named Bellamy lived here all alone in this barren place, and each day he walked miles just to get a bucket of water. Then one day, as he approached the watering hole, something incredible happened.
Bellamy, I am the spirit of water, and I have a gift for you in appreciation of your faithful use of me. Catch this wand and tap it gently over your bucket. From now on, whenever you need water, just tap the wand, but be careful how you use it.
The spirit disappeared, and Bellamy returned to his home. Then one day, a bee flew into his house. Well, the old gnome was so upset that without thinking, he picked up his magic wand to swat it. And with each swat, water sprang up. But Bellamy never noticed because he was so intent on getting that bee. He chased it right out of his cave and kept on swatting. Meantime, water rushed in everywhere, creating huge maze-like crevices inside his cave. Outside, the water flowed over deserts and mountains, and it still flows to this very day.
Jeremy, is that story really true?
It's as true as you believe it to be, just like all stories, and I have to admit that the falls really are a miracle.
Did the old geezer survive his horrid ordeal?
It's been said he lived to tell the tale, but he went into this cave and never returned.
Do you think maybe the magic rod is in there somewhere?
I think the location of the magic wand should remain a secret. Niagara certainly doesn't need more water.
Can I take a ride around the falls on that badger?
Well, you can ride her at your own risk. She's been real grumpy since she had a big fight with her boyfriend last night.
Danny, do something, please!
Ow! Bruna! Come back here!
Oh, forget it! It's impossible to rescue her!
Let go! You don't understand! I've got to go into the cave and get Bruna out, please!
I know it's a mistake. I know I shouldn't let you go.
She's my wife! I have to get her before it's too late!
I can't stop a man-in-law.
Bruna! Oh. Now you must find Penelope. She's a swan swimming somewhere near the falls. She'll know where to take it.
I'll do what I can.
I'm going to find Bruna if it's the last thing I do.
Can't you slow up? I can hardly hold on!
Hang on! I'm coming, Bruna! I didn't see that coming. I need some light, and I've got a source right here in my pouch. My hat of light. Perfect. There, that's better. But I don't know which way to go. I sure hope the judge can come get us out of here.
Penelope! Oh, good. Here, you must take this message somewhere. Danny said you know what to do. It's important. Yeah, I hope she knows where she's going. Hurry back with lots of help.
Please stop running for just a minute. I don't know if I can hold on much longer. This place gives me the creeps. I gotta get out of here. Huh? Oh, Danny, where are you? Please find me. I know you're in this cave. Danny, just knock or yell. Huh? Danny, dear, I'm right over here.
I don't know where I'm going, but if I make a mark, at least I'll know where I've been. I'll make a big arrow with this chalk. That should do the trick. I've been this way. Oh no, what am I going to do? Bruna, where are you? I hear you. I'll follow your voice, Bruna. Bruna!
There's a bird headed this way, Klaus. Look there.
It's Penelope, the swan who took Danny and Bruna on their honeymoon to Niagara Falls. Why, thank you, Penelope.
I hope nothing's the matter.
Oh, my goodness, they're really in trouble. I'll have to leave at once.
Is there anything I can do?
Yes, come with me to Niagara Falls. We'll take Henry and Penelope.
This way, Klaus. Hurry.
How could I let this happen? I've been guarding this cave for over 300 years and no one's ever gotten in. Oh, thank goodness, help has arrived. Oh, I hope they'll be able to do something. I don't know what to do. Your friends are lost in the cave and they can't get out.
How could this happen? Doesn't anybody watch this place?
Yes, you're looking at them. It's all my fault and that grumpy badger.
What about the badger?
She's responsible for this mess. She's been acting persnickety ever since she had a fight with her boyfriend.
Is her boyfriend still in this vicinity?
He's right over there, in those bushes.
Do you suppose he'd help us if he knew his sweetheart was in big trouble?
Of course he would, but I can't imagine what help he'd be.
You'll see. Will you call him, please?
Okay.
Ow! Bruna! Where are you? Bruna!
Hello, I can hear you. Your voice sounds loud like you're
I
near
need
me.
help! Can you get me out of here? I've fallen down into a huge pit and I'm trapped!
Poor dear. Hang on, Danny. We're coming for you. The wall's giving way. Watch out! Danny!
lost you forever, and now that I've got you back, I'm never going to let you out of my sight.
I never gave up hoping to see you. Oh, my dear husband, Danny.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. I'm going to get us out of this mess somehow, I promise.
It looks like we're all set to go.
Well, I suppose this badger can pick up his girlfriend's scent, but with this short rope, he won't get very far.
This rope is quite special, and when you let it out, you'll really be surprised to see how far it reaches, for it can go on forever. But you have the most important job. Don't let go of it for any reason.
All right, but I still think you're gonna have a lot of trouble finding him in all those mazes.
Don't worry, I'll get the youngsters out. Now let's go.
Maybe the judge didn't get your message, and even if he did, I don't suppose there's much that he can do.
Of course he did, and he'll think of a clever way to save us. Now you need to have a little bit of faith, dear.
I'll never understand why I wanted to ride the badger. I shouldn't have done it. It was just so dumb, Danny.
Just let it go. You can't change things that are over and done with.
You are very wise, Danny.
This badger sure seems to be on the trail of something.
Maybe it's his girlfriend. Oh, I hope Danny and Bruna are nearby. Calm down. Huh? Don't strain so much. We'll find your girlfriend. She's around here someplace. I'm sure that we're on the right track.
It is lucky for us you have a magic rope that stretches endlessly, because I haven't the vaguest idea where we've been. Eh?
Over there. He certainly seems to have sensed an odor.
I see nothing but a wall. Can we break it down?
Yes, but we'll have to dig very carefully or the whole cave could collapse on us. Show us the spot. All right, now, if you're sure that they're inside, go ahead and dig, but please use caution.
I haven't seen anything, and even if there are a few rats, I'm here to protect you.
But I don't see it. I just hear it from over there.
That sure is strange. Wow.
Danny, you don't suppose this cave is haunted by that old water spirit and the other Niagara ghosts, do you?
No, Bruna. I think if there were any ghosts hanging around, they would have bothered us before now.
Well, hello, honeymooners.
Judge! Well, Bruna, there's your old water spirit. I told you he'd come.
Yes, I remember. Now I just want to get out of this place as fast as we can go.
Danny and Bruna, we're so happy to have found you.
Believe me, we're so happy to be found. Thank you, Judge.
Yes, but how are we going to get out of here?
It appears that the lover's spat is over between our two lovebirds, and it looks like he'll follow her anywhere. So why don't you lead, and we will follow.
But do you think they'll be able to find their way out of the cave?
Actually, Jeremy's going to guide us out of here. I'm going to give him a yank right now.
Okay. If I had a rope like this, I could give tours of this cave, and it would become a real tourist attraction.
Hooray, we made it!
Are you both all right?
Yes, we are. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Jeremy. You certainly were a tremendous help.
Now, please listen. I don't want any more arguments. This time I want you two to make up for good. Do you understand?
Jeremy, don't worry. These two have promised me that they will stay happy together forever.
They already sound like honeymooners.
Well, I certainly won't need this hat of light anymore. Because, dear friends, you've helped me save Bruna, the light of my life.
And I want to thank you for saving our honeymoon.
Well, you two will have a great adventure to tell everybody about after you get home.
And don't forget to tell them how I helped by holding on to the magic rope.
And I'll tell them how brave my Danny was.
Boy, this story's getting better all the time.
Right now, a bath would be a good idea.
Yes, do you know of a gnome motel around here anywhere?
No, I don't, but I think we can find some water around here.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Okay, go ahead. Last one in is a rotten egg.
Hey! The water's fine, Jeremy.
Come on, Jeremy.
I haven't had a bath in over 300 years.
Schlitzweit!
In our next exciting episode, the Judge and Danny receive a message from Holland, where the history of the gnomes has been translated into the human language. In this warm and friendly country, gnomes and humans work hand in hand to help one another. However, the beautiful tulips of Holland are being destroyed by the trolls, who are involved in all kinds of sticky business. Will Klaus and Danny be able to bring these bumbling mischief makers to justice? Be sure to watch and find out.